Tesmart sent me one of their products, this little baby here. This is a 4-in-1 HDMI switch, and we are going to be testing it. We're going to do the unboxing like I always do. We're not going to look around the box this time because there's not a lot to see. That's about it. You know, there's a little bit of information on there and that's about it. So we're not going to do the actual looking around the box, but we're going to do an unboxing, see exactly what you get for your money, and then we're going to give it a test and see how good it is. And hopefully it's really good, because these little things are not cheap, and they do range anywhere from £30 odd, as you got up there, all the way up to a few £100, depending on which model you buy and what connection you want. They also do KVM switches, so if you need a KVM switch, these might be the people to go to. Like I said, they're not cheap, but they do say you get what you pay for. So what I will do, as usual, I will stick a link in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. Also, I will stick some links in there if you want to go to Amazon. If you want to look in on Amazon, I will stick links in there as well. So you can just click on there and hopefully go to that product. So with that, let's get on with it and do the unboxing. So that is everything you get in the box. I've already had a measure up on the cable length, and it's approximately 1.5 meters long with a UK plug, which is very nice. So yeah, good start. User manual, and I've had a quick look through the user manual and it explains everything really easy. So that is really useful. Sometimes manuals can be quite difficult to work out what they're trying to tell you, but that one was nice and clear. No issue with that whatsoever so far. Comes with remote control, this little baby here, and I haven't read nothing about the actual remote. The only thing I did read, it says you need 2 AAA batteries, which I've already put in just to save a bit of time, as you can see. That was really easy. And the actual unit itself, this little baby here. I'm going to quickly go through it. Let's start from this end first. So we have an IR, that'd be for your remote in case you're wondering, and 1 to 4 for your HDMIs, with a button to change it from one to the other if you want to do it manually. Yeah, and also audio. If you plug in a separate audio, you can have it set on 5.1, 2.0 or auto, and an on-off button. Oh, and a little button there for changing to different channels. I'll probably just change it to auto and let it do its, you know, whatever it needs to do. Air vents on the side, you've got air vents on both sides to keep it nice and cool, and also on the bottom. Plus, we have some little rubber mounts, which I thought, oh, that's really good. So it makes it nice and sticky. Yeah. And on the back, we have a DC 5-volt input for your plug, 4 inputs of HDMI gold connections. Yes, they are gold connections. They're probably the best you can have at the moment. Gold connections, and 1 output gold connection as well for HDMI. We have a digital audio out and a left and right audio out. So very nice. So that would be for something like if you want to plug it straight into a speaker or something like that, and that would be if you want to plug it into an audio surround sound system or something like that. Yeah, very nice. So first impressions, looks very nice, looks very professional, and doesn't feel like anything cheap. So hopefully it's good quality. I will be giving it a test right now. So I'm going to plug all in and see how good it is and see how well it lights up and gives me all the information I need it to do. So with that, let's go and set it up. It's all set up and it's working fine, but I do have one issue which I will talk to you about in a minute. But I just want to quickly go through it being set up, how easy it was. It was just basically plug and play. You just plug in your connections, turn it on, and away it goes. As you can see, it's working fine. This is through Virgin Media Player, or the Virgin Media box, which is in here. and it's running. So that is on number 1 at the moment. I also have my Blu-ray player plugged in there. That is on number 2. Number 3 is spare at the moment, and number 4 is my Amazon Fire Stick. And like I said, they're all running fine. The audio's working. I've got it on mute. In case you was wondering, I've turned the volume right down so that I can do the talking. So what I'm going to do now is go through each one and show you all working, and then I'm going to talk about the one issue. Right, let's go through to the actual Blu-ray player. And we've got Wonder Woman playing at the moment. So Wonder Woman, yeah, it's having a refit. So again, like I said, no issues with it whatsoever. I like my Wonder Woman. It works perfectly, audio works perfectly. And we're going to go over to number 3. Like I said, there's nothing on number 3. So all you should get is a black screen like this. And now we're going to go over to number 4. See, no signal. Number 4 is the Amazon Fire Stick. Again, working perfectly, no issues. Everything's running. Good quality picture. And again, perfectly. The thing I liked about this is plug and play. Easy, really easy to connect. It's really easy to figure out. You've got one connection that goes to your TV, and then you have 4 connections for whatever devices you want it to go through. And you get a nice bit of LED lighting down there, which I thought, that's not too intrusive. So it's not, you know, it's not really in your face. You can see them, but they're not overwhelmingly bright, and I thought it was quite nice. The buttons are a little bit on the noisy side, they're a bit clicky. Let me go through and show you. Did you that? This is on the audio, yeah? They are a little bit clicky, so I'll recommend you use the remote. Remote is virtually silent, basically. Now let's talk about the one issue. Let's go back to the Virgin Media Player. And you know, there is an easy fix. There's a couple of fixes actually. Originally, I thought it was something wrong in the box, because as you can see, we've got purple and green. The colour's gone. So it's losing the signal somewhere. And originally I thought, oh, there's something wrong with the switch. And I spoke to Tesmart, and they looked into it as well, asked me to try several things, tried different TV, tried a different Virgin Media box, because it's only happening on the Virgin Media box. It's not happening on any other device. I've got 2 Virgin Media boxes, one in here and one in another room, 2 different TVs, and it's doing exactly the same problem. So it'd be interesting to find out if anyone else has had this problem. And there are 2 fixes. There's a Virgin fix, actually on their website. Virgin have had other switches, not just this manufacturer, but from other manufacturers. They've had the same issue as this, and they talk you through on how to sort it out. And I will stick a link in the video description below in case you want to go and try and sort it out. I tried it, it didn't work for me. As you can see, it's still doing it. But there is another easy fix. And it's quite simple to do, and it takes literally a couple of seconds. On the remote, all you need to do is press the P, and it will change your audio over to a different signal. And hopefully it will come out nice and clear. There you go. And we are back to normal. Don't ask me why, but it only does it on the Virgin Media Player. And all you have to do to resolve it is change the audio, and it just clears it. It's really weird. Or if you wanted to, can unplug your HDMI cable and plug it back in. Like I said, I did speak to Tesmart. We did spend some time trying to figure out what is causing the problem, and we've narrowed it down. It's something to do with the Virgin box. I don't know why myself. They don't know why. Perhaps you might know why. But whenever you change it over, I mean, how often you go back and forth, you're not, are you? You're going to watch a movie, say on your Blu-ray player or through your Fire Stick or whatever device you're going to be watching. You're going to go back to your media player, like so, and you're going to get that. And you can take a quick press of the button on the audio side, and voila, we should be back to normal. Fingers crossed. There you go. Like I said, I don't know why it's doing it, but they did try and help me to resolve the problem, and they did find the link on the Virgin website that has exactly that problem from someone else. So I thought, oh, I'll try that, but it didn't work for me. Like I said, I tried HDMI cables, changed them all over, different HDMI cables. I plugged in just one HDMI cable, see if that resolved it. Nothing. Didn't matter what we'd done, it wouldn't work. But all you got to do is change the audio or unplug the HDMI, plug it back in again, and it just clears it. So it seems to me, so Virgin is not getting some sort of signal. That's what I'm guessing. So let me know in the comments. Apart from that, I think it's a good little gadget. It does everything it's supposed to do. It's dead silent. There's no noise coming from it unless you press the buttons, of course. Easy to connect, and yeah, it just works. And it doesn't seem to get hot. In fact, it's cold at the moment, but I've only had it on for about half an hour. So yeah, really easy to get on. If I'm going to use it all the time, it will be going in there because that will still be picked up through there. So we'll have no issue with it whatsoever. So with that, I'm going to say it one more time. If you've got any ideas what you think might be causing that, put a comment in there, and you know, we'll try and resolve it and hopefully make another video of a permanent fix. But at the moment, that is the only two ways I know. Either go through the Virgin thing, which is through the settings. There's a way of doing it through the settings, and that might work. Like I said, it didn't work for me. Or the other one is just change the audio quickly. And it just works. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. It looks nice.